Dr. Teddy here, and today we're going to go over a few modifications you can make to your pressing movements to help keep your shoulders feeling healthy while still making gains and increasing your chest and shoulder strength and size. Now, in general, people with shoulder issues tend to respond best to pressing exercises that either reduce the rotational range of motion, reduce the extension range of motion, or both. An example of reducing rotational demand would be any movement where you bring your hands in tighter. So close grip bench presses, neutral grip, or an angle grip dumbbell press are all nice options. With a neutral grip, your shoulder has more degrees of freedom to settle into a comfortable position. And with your elbows closer to the body, you can bring the dumbbell closer into the axis of rotation of the shoulder, decreasing the total torque demand on the shoulder. One other exercise that works in a similar fashion to improve shoulder comfort is the landmine press, as you can keep the weight centered directly over top of your shoulder. This is in stark contrast to a wide grip bench press or military press where your hands are much further away from your shoulder or the axis of rotation. Now that we discussed reducing the rotational demand of the shoulder, we'll move on to extension demand. Shoulder extension occurs when the arm is pulled back behind the body. If an exercise like dips tends to bother your shoulders, you might benefit from instead focusing on shortened range of motion for your heavy pressing movements and reducing the amount of exercises that push your shoulders deep into extension. The dumbbell floor press is a great example of a movement that removes shoulder extension altogether. It can be much friendlier on the shoulders. If you combine this dumbbell floor press with a neutral grip, as discussed before, this movement becomes easier on both the rotation and extension demands of the shoulder. I would likely rate that as the best or most friendly shoulder pressing movement besides the push-up. And lastly, the close grip barbell two-board press is a personal favorite of mine. If you don't press this way very often, you might be disappointed with how much weight you can initially use. But if you keep up with it, I promise you'll reap the benefits of learning how to use your triceps to press and finish the lockout. Your goal here should be to reduce elbow flare, control the weight, and stay tight under the bar. Utilizing these modified pressing variations can be a helpful way to reduce overall stress on the shoulders. What you can do is go heavier on the joint-friendly movements like we listed, and then use those bigger stretch movements that tend to be a little bit harder on the shoulders like dips or flies with lighter weight and higher reps. If you guys found this video helpful or you have any other topics you want to see us cover, please let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.